2부 디비니티 오리지널 신 2. 지난 시간에 드디어 새로운 지역 드리프트 우드인가? 거기 왔거든요. 근데 도착하니까 난리예요. 여기 마을도 무슨 공허의 무슨 곤충인지 동물인지 아무튼 공허의 짐승들에게 습격을 받은 것 같아요. 그리고 나를 키워줄 수 있는 마이스터 시바인가? 걔를 찾으라고 했는데 걔가 잡혀있네. 걔를 오늘 구해줘야 될 것 같아요. 가보죠. 마이스터 시바. 시바. 아, 시바? 디비니티 오리지널 신. 이 게임은 디비니티 오리지널 신이 아니라 디비니티 배드 신 아닙니까? 아, 뭐 많이 해. 자꾸 뭘 자꾸 해. 자꾸 애들이. 박장 여기 뭐 하는데요? 내가 도왔어. 이게 뭐냐 이게? 어디 갔냐? 가구니? 응? 아, 자꾸 탭 눌리네. 아씨. 없어. 일로도 넘어가야 되고 여기로도 가야 되는데. 그리고 교수대에 우리 친구가 잡혀 있어요. 여기가 마이스터 집이고 마이스터가 여기 잡혀 있어. 근데 지난 시간에 싸워보니까 겁나 셌죠. 문제야. 겁나 세 애가. 일단. 야, 그러면 우리 강한 적을 상대할 땐 뭐다? 강한 적을 상대할 때는 미가와 전략이다. 그리고 고지대 선점 디비 자는 리티. 죄송합니다. 이분은 자꾸 이상하게 수면 방송이 되네요. 죄송합니다. 그냥 차라리 수면 방송 컨셉 잡고 가는 게 나을 것 같아. 편안하게 보시다 주무십시오. 저도 잘 테니까요. 찡긋. 자, 이렇게 하면 어떨까? 일단 저장할까? 얘가 시바거든요. 마이스터 시바.
The lizard hangs from the gibbet. Her face
손이
bloodied and her
묶여있구나.
one bloody.
이거 지난 시간에 읽었기 때문에
The Meister bears
그냥
her.
넘어갈게요.
is unfortunately mistaken.
The lizard grip.
I am in intense pain and suffering. You were whipping after no one now an important person.
A slow.
Not now, if you would be so kind. My bond.
The Meister.
Malady is unfortunately mistaken. Because they spent quite some time at it too. They stopped the. It seemed that now that you have had that. Be quick about it before the Magister realizes their prize catch is about to slip through the net. Excellent. Now.
풀어줬는데 이러면 싸우게 되는데 괜찮나? 아, 나 피가 없네. 왜 이래? 아, 이런. 아씨, 피가 별로 없어. 화신 소환. 고지대에서 싸우는데 내가 질 수 있을까? 설마 레벨 9. 야 근데 체력 겁나 많다. 너무 많은데? 빗나감. 둘 다 빗나간다고? 아 이거 지금 싸울 게 아닌 것 같은데 느낌이. 빗나감. 애들 다 왔다. 감전 어딨냐? 감전. 이거지. 일대까지 던져볼까? 계속. 기절. 나이스. 이거 이기겠는데? 빗나감. 아씨. 이게 내가 볼 때 지금 싸우는 게 아닌 것 같은데. 나 이거 좀 너무 약한 것 같은데. 빗나감 이거 뭐야 이게? 해피. 뭐 어떻게 해야 돼? 이게 뭘까? 감정. 빗나감? 세네. 진짜. 해명 최대인가? 오한. 다리 부상. 내가 볼 때 이거 아닌데. 이렇게 싸우면 얘 지금 싸우는 거 아닌 것 같아. 나 너무 약해. 지금 이상하게 너무 약해. 같은 레벨인데. 이 게임도 풀어나가는 순서가 있긴 하거든요. 안으로 좀 들어가 볼까?
As long as you stay put, you'll be safe.
The silent monk, like every
우리 체력은 300밖에 안 되는데. 드리프트 우드.
Last time I was here, I summoned my wolf right in the tavern. All hell broke loose. Good times. Good times.
자꾸 템
Wonder if they'll
누르네.
remember me.
Oh, we dwarves had a kingdom, and we will have it back. I won't always be sweeping, I'll be riding horseback. We dwarves had a kingdom, and a
뭐라는
proud
거야?
not.
You can't go
엘리자베스.
in there, missus. The Meister isn't home and the Magister's locked her house up for her. They was very angry about it. They said mean things about the Meister and they
왜
left the mess
헷갈리게 이름을
a big one.
마이스터라고 했냐? 마지스터, 마이스터. 마이스터를 개인적으로 알고 있니?
She's my friend.
친구라고?
She was one of the Magisters once. She
아,
was
한때
very
마지스터였구나.
high up. She used to look for God, but then she stopped that and just stayed in the house all the time.
마지스터에서 나온 애를 마이스터라고 할까? 그런 건가?
I'm not allowed outside the village.
She looks around theatrically to see if there's anyone listening.
When the wind blows from over the stream, I can hear the Meister. I can hear her call.
She gives you a look of the darkest meaning. Then
이렇게 퀘스트가 되네.
Hey, wanna play?
꺼지라고 으르렁거립니다. 정말로 놀고 싶지만 시간이 없다고 말합니다.
Oh,
다음에 놀자. 잠겨있네 진짜 집. 좀 돌아볼까요? 이런데 뭐 들어가 볼까?
Bellwether, I need those reports, damn it.
Right away. I'm watching you, stranger.
버렸어와 같은 이름은
Elson, I
기억하기 힘들다고 말합니다. 뭔 말이야 이게?
Of course, sir. Right away. State your business to Magister Carver, or else get out.
카보에게 말하라고? 얘인가? 마지스터들이네?
Magister startles, realizing there's a
What do you want? You can't just come in here as you please. There's Magisters missing. I'm trying to conduct a bloody investigation.
미안하지만 이 구역은 처음이야. 방해하려던 건 아니야.
Well, mind your bloody step in future. I've an investigation to
조사할
carry out.
뭘
I don't
조사하는데?
need any more distractions.
탈주자
Yes,
있어?
a vile little tinkerer goes by the name of Higba. 3 of my Magisters have gone missing of late from right here in Driftwood.
세
All
명의
signs are
마지스트가
that Higba
사라졌대.
is responsible.
히그바? 그 탈주자를 잡으면 보상받을 수 있냐?
Catching, killing, I don't care. If you see
오.
anything, tell me or my
실종
men
사건
at once.
얘기해봐.
Otherwise, keep. Well, do you know anything? Stop wasting my time, then.
the Magister's jaw.
What?
탈주자가 어떻게 생겼는지.
Those tinkerers all look the same. Scruffy, gold-hungry,
땜장이들,
sly
작고.
riches. This one has a grey
잡히면
beard and
어떻게
a
돼?
dark. When, not if. And you'll see for yourself in time. We'll make all of Driftwood come and see what happens to those who conspire against us.
사형식을 하나 본데? 그냥 탈영한 걸 수도 있지 않아?
Desertions? What do you know about desertions?
근처 소문을 좀 들었어. 일부 마지스터들이 탈영했다고 하던데.
This miserable town has too many gossip mongers. But they're right. We have
사실이래.
had some
탈영자가
deserts. They
있었대.
slip away in the night. Take.
일단 여긴 뭐 마을 이래 넓다고? 야, 할 거 겁나 많겠네. 수령 망치.
Oh, please, Lucian, spare me!
여기서 소리가 난 것 같은데?
I'll stay out of there, thanks.
Occupied! Oh, unholy hells!
괜찮냐?
Oh, Do I sound like I'm alright? That's what I get. Bloody tainted stew!
아, 무슨 말인지 부드럽게 묻습니다. 얘 배탈 난 것
Takes a
같은데?
little no fish into some of
아이고,
the stew.
오염된 독이 든
Bloody
생선
mackerel
먹었구나.
must have been
안 그래도 오다
tainted.
보니까 독이 든 생선 겁나 많던데. 야, 배고프다고 아무거나 집어먹으면 안 되지. 아이.
Save me, Lucian! Leave me! Oh, the heavens!
나 오염된 스튜 제작법을 얻었어. 실례합니다. 실례하세요.
A prim woman in a starched apron wipes a glass with a clean rag. She picks
Blessings upon our Lucian, 7 times divine.
경의를 표하며 목례합니다.
her eyes soften and crinkle as she smiles.
I see your mother raised you very well indeed. You and my Niles would get along. Nice to see an unfamiliar face. What brings you to Driftwood, darling?
뭐라고? 과학적인 고문술사? 얘가 기쁨의 요새에 있었어? 얘 누구지? 그자가 맞는지 확인하죠.
Yes, that's my boy. Did you know him? Finest physician in all of Reaper's Coast. Top of his
아들이었네.
class. My, but it's been too long since I've seen him.
뭐라고 하지? 거짓말할까? 괜찮은 의사로 알고 있다고 할까?
A fine physician indeed. That's my boy.
분위기 맞춰주자.
Some say all a growing child needs is
그리고
food and
뭐라도
sunshine.
뜯어내자.
I say abstinent. Oh, but it's so good to meet a friend of Niles.
아이템
Here,
얻음
have a
고기
little
스튜.
something to eat. Niles, no one in our little town can appreciate work so fine as his, you know. All his instruments and books are stored away upstairs, all but forgotten. It's such a terrible waste.
예전에 나일스 재치 설득 해보자. 예전에 나일스가 쓰던 방 확인했었는데 너무 좋았어요 어머니. 지금 방도 살짝 궁금하네요. 과연? 설득 실패.
Well, if he ever comes back home for... Anyhow,
Eish.
what can I get you?
주문할 수 있는
We've
거.
only got amber ale, I'm afraid. Can't spare the potatoes for hard alcohol. If you'd like something that'll stick to your ribs,
예일
coming
맥주
right up, darling.
한 잔. 맥주 한 잔 주시겠습니까? 아, 양고기도 있어. 햄도 있고. 아, 맛있겠다. 병맥주를 파네. 많이 파세요. 이 사람한테
Where
그거
are you,
할까?
dear? Another, so soon. Easy, or you'll end up like Safa there. Take it from me, a little abstinence and chastity will do you good. Such is the divine's will.
바텐더라긴 이상한 태도를 가지고 있네요.
I'm not here to profit from degeneration. I serve...
She casts a sidelong glance at the drunken elf.
Some people are beyond saving, of course.
그녀가 신성자의 뜻을 알고 있다 믿는 이유가 무엇인지
Lives in my
궁금합니다.
heart, doesn't he? Yours too, if you listen.
뭐라는 거야? 술을 마시겠다고 하죠.
Sure.
무기 팝시다. 안 쓰는 거 좀 많거든요. 레벨 5 이하로는 다 팔아도 되겠는데. 이것도 팔아도 되고. 절단 24, 28. 야, 이게 대박이네. 잠시. 남의 무기는 일단 102. 삼 이런 건 팔자.
I'll take your order if you're polite, elf.
이거 팔아도 되고.
Nah.
이것도 팔아도 되고. 미고의 흉가게를 팔자. 요것도 팔고, 요거 팔고, 요거 팔아. 이런 거. 1,300원. 오, 많이 주는데? 레벨 6? 얘 먹히고 있지. 레벨 7. 팔아. 이것도 팔고. 선장의 산책 모자 들고 있고. 이것도 일단 들고 있자. 혹시 모르니까. 아, 이거.
Stew is good, if you're thinking of eating.
Nuh-uh.
이거는 이걸 일단 팔아.
Stew is good,
오케이.
if you think.
Right now. My sorcerers, a most vile incident. A valiant warrior against the forest. Taken too early.
An elf sways on her chair, her eyes focused on the counter in front of her, where she has 6 glasses in a row. With the nails of 2 fingers, she's pressing red welts into her forearm. She slides one of the drinks towards you.
술잔을 봅니다. 술 한 잔 마십니다. 아, 나
She
취했어.
slides another glass of ale
아,
towards you. Its
취한다.
contents sparkle in the dim
아이,
bar.
취해.
Bottoms up.
아이, 술이 들어간다. 쭉쭉쭉쭉쭉. 아이, 맛이 술 맛이지. 아이, 맛있구만. 당신 같은 예쁜 여자들을 보면 거절을 할 수가 없습니다. 아이, 한 잔 더 마십니다. 아이, 한 잔 더.
Not. Cheers to you.
Her gaze swivels around the
Damien's dull night. Another.
한 잔 더. 어이, 뭐라고 하지? 눈살을 찌푸려 그녀를 자세히 봅니다. 그녀는 당신이 지금껏 만나온 어떤 엘프들과도 다릅니다.
What do you mean?
뭔 말이지? 술집에 혼자 앉아 술을 마시는 그런 엘프는 들어본 적이 없다고 합니다.
These are
She raises a glass and glances at
the changing times.
또 준다고? 아이, 계속 먹으면 안 좋을 것 같은데 얘 도둑 아닐까? 왠지 느낌이 쎄한데. 술잔에 고개를 흔듭니다. 일단 마시지 말자.
Come on. Last one.
마지막 한 잔. 한 잔 마시자. 진짜 막잔. 더 이상 안 돼. 막잔이야. 야, 얘 일단 요거까지만 일단. 마셔. 마셔라.
Oh, reckon that was.
야, 앞에 술잔 쌓인 거 봐, 이거.
Too many.
넘어짐. 이게 뭐야? 조사.
You're no my love.
지혜를 공유한다고? 뭐 어떻게 된 거야?
Paging anyone up that looks
Well now, how's my favorite Godwoken?
이 판이 어쩌다 마지스터들에게 잡혔는지
His
얘기해
eyes
줄래?
glitter as he stands tall to
So, underneath the tavern in Driftwood, there's a place I feel right at home. A delightful little hive as all of a sudden, a tiger prowls in. I jump up, but everyone else is just ignoring it. And then he picks up my scent. His eyes turn blue. I flip the table and start scrambling for my crossbow. Nowhere to be found. And by now, the tiger's right on top of my eyeballs. So I do the only thing I can think of. I summon Afrit. my
호랑이랑
soul wolf.
싸우다가 영혼 늑대 아프리트를
And now
소환했대.
everybody reacts. Screaming, scrambling. Turns out it was Drudene messing with me. Stronger stuff than I'm used to. Also turns out some people don't appreciate spectral wolves tearing up the place.
술집
So
지하에
some
관한 얘기
people called
안에
magisters
더
on me.
얘기할 수 있는 게 있는지 묻습니다.
Well, it's guarded by a grouchy-seeming dwarf
Papa
named,
Sureshi?
but he's a real sweetheart once you get to know him. I love that password of his. Open minds and closed fists.
이 판이 어디서 자랐는지 알고 싶습니다.
I'm from the deserts of Mezd originally. My parents died when I was very young, no more than a cub. They were spice merchants, killed by bandits as we were trading on the forest roads.
부족들한테
The elves
상해달라고
nearby
살해
saved me
당하셨대
afterwards.
부모님이.
They found me.
Ifan bites his lip, hard enough.
They were my home until I was old enough to join the order. Mother Melody always said I'd have a hard life. She saw it as fact, since I was born under the waxing moon.
My friends, for Alexander the Innocent.
상현딸이 떴을 때 태어났거든. 나는 어디서 태어났냐?
Valiant warrior against the Taken too early. All hope
같은 거 얘기할까? 아니야, 하연딸. 나는 하연딸.
Ah, a gentle one. Shy and intense.
수줍고 진지한가? 점잖은 자? 아니야, 그건 아닌데.
Good thing we get to make our own choices and live our own lives. Damned if we'll be bound by the skies.
은빛 발톱은 어떻게 생겨난 별명이야?
Ifan smirks and shakes his.
I'll spare you the tall tales we usually tell. When a new cub joins up with the lone wolves, we interrogate them. Then I don't remember all the questions, but I remember enough to give you a lone wolf name if you want one. So tell me this, which of these scenes attracts you the most?
가장 마음에 드는 배경?
valiant warrior against the Taken too early. All hope
모르겠는데. 오페라?
Ifan nods and raises his eyebrows, a slight smile brightening his face.
And then, target in sight. What's your preferred execution method?
May the seven usher us to paradise against all odds.
이런 자기 쪽으로 가볼까? 남을 조종하여 대신 저지르게 한다.
Right.
살인을.
Ifan scrawls something on the page in thick black letters. Is written Velvet Whip.
벨벳 직.
Not as pant-wettingly fearsome as Silverclaw, but not bad. Not bad at all.
숲속에서 자란 게 맞으면 나한테 가르칠 재주가 있니?
For sure. Always carry a snack.
Ifan
간식을
reaches into
가지고
his tunic
다닌다고?
pocket and pulls out a strip of dried raw
코를
meat.
받는다.
Now,
Ifan rummages around the. He hands you the mushroom with great ceremony, bowing as he holds it aloft.
버섯도 생으로 먹어? 생으로 먹다가 죽는 거 아니야?
oh, I wouldn't. This one's not
그치,
to eat
그치.
it, but I'll tell you, it comes in handy if you're dining with someone who really needs to lose their life, and soon.
Killed by sorcerers. A most vile incident.
Stefan smiles and looks around before reaching high into his sleeve and pulling out
The last weapon in the lone wolf arsenal.
He winks and tips his
별 얘기는 없네.
Thus ended the
아이고,
conclusion of a
좋았다.
noble bloodline.
He fixes you with a stare, looks you up and down. Then a smile creases his...
Greetings, stranger. Looking to ease the pain of a decaying world? You're in the right place.
He purses his lips. His fingers drum a pattern on his elbow as he assesses you.
손을 내밀고 그의 팔을 만집니다. 그에게 공부하는 눈빛으로 찡긋 윙크를 합니다. 실패!
I'm sorry, I mistook you for a different kind of person. My mistake. I shall return to serving meal the
그 말을 조금
customers. I'm
제공합니다.
sorry, it's not about the money.
금화 형이 2배를 준다면?
Really, you insult me now. This is about fellowship.
좀 더
A
준다면?
smile spreads across his face. He holds out his hand.
손을 내민대. 야씨, 돈 더 주니까 바뀌었는데? 태도가? 돈
Now
줘보자.
we're speaking the same language. So, let me ask you this. Across the world, who is renowned above all others for their exquisite love-making abilities?
인간?
Well, I'm sure that in your own case that sentiment is almost true. But no, my friend. The very best
최고의 연인이
lovers are
누군지 귓가에 속삭이겠어. 바로 리자드 종족이요.
And for a barely significant sum of gold, I can introduce you to the greatest lizard lover the world has ever seen.
당신은 그것 말고 다른 걸 원했다고?
Well, this is what's available. Take it or leave it. And ask.
He holds out his hand.
주면 어떻게 되는
The
거야?
money vanishes into...
Now, let me ask you this. What flavor of stew do you prefer?
강직하고 육덕한
Do you
맛.
like the
부드럽고
strong
향이
and
가득한
meaty
쪽.
variety? Or do you prefer
아,
it
여자랑 할지
delicate
남자랑
and
할지.
fragrant?
야,
if you
봐.
get
이
me?
게임 디비니티 오리지널 씬이 아니라 디비니티 배드 씬이라니까. 여성의 손길을 원해요. 저 여자랑 한번 해봐도 될까요?
Upstairs on the second floor. Her name is Zara.
사랑에는
Pleasure
대가가
is
있다.
our business.
자아라.
Enjoy the
쾌락은 그녀의
experience
업무죠.
of a lifetime.
이번 미소년을 불러. 죄송합니다. 나 여자 선택했어. 우리 여자 한번 해보자. 지난번에 남자는 아닌데 해골이랑 했으니까 이번엔 여자. 2층으로
He gives you
올라가.
a
자아라.
mischievous grin, then dips his head in...
스위트룸 열쇠. 스위트룸.
Vile.
어디 2층이 어디야? 2층 어떻게 가 이거? 2층 여기 가보자. 빨리 가보자.
Curiosity kills the cat.
자아라.
It's sent to Fort Joy.
자아라.
You're willing to risk
어서
Fort
빨리
Joy for one
나와
night
함께
with a
자라.
lizard.
자아라. 여긴가? 여긴 아니야. 뭐야?
Absolutely not. The coffers, man. The coffers, they're to be
바람.
guarded day and night.
스위트룸이 선장? 졸고 있는 뭔가. 졸고 있다.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
The chest won't open.
조용히 상자에게 욕을 뱉습니다.
Speak the word,
어?
and I shall open.
지금 상자가 말을 걸지 않았나요?
Speak the word, the magic word, and I shall open.
매직 단어? 열려라 참깨 아닐까? 근데 왠지 정답은 3번 같은데? 드러날지어다. 3번!
No.
갑자기 떠오르는 고대 옛 시절의 단어를 써봅니다. 키스트마치.
I did not understand.
아니네.
Do you want a buffalo?
가금절을 정확하게 말해보도록 합시다.
Is your buffalo
아니야, 아니야.
unwell?
열려라, 잠게.
No,
닫혀라.
I am already.
상자.
I am a chest.
열어.
No,
토해내란 말이야.
still no.
개떼끼야.
Do not profane. Speak the word.
단어.
You speak the word.
아, 단어야.
For your safety, please.
The
뒤로-
lock
뒤로
unlocks with the tiniest click.
열었다.
Then you're an idiot.
And you can't be too careful,
Oh.
know? If they can get...
이거 어떻게 훔쳐야 돼? 못 훔치나?
Curiosity killed the cat.
훔쳤어.
Sent to Fort Joy.
얘는
You're
돼.
willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
세비. 아, 누구 보고 있을 때 하면 안 되구나. 그럼 문을 닫고. 물 싸줘, 에이핑. 이건 뭐야?
The man slumbers on.
그의 귀에 가까이 다가가 속삭입니다. 선물 고마워.
He stirs
That's nice, Mother, but don't tell the owl.
and goes back to sleep.
땡큐.
Willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a
더
lizard.
좋은 거 없나?
Then you're an idiot.
The bell rings a warning and the time's on the turn.
아니, 누구 들어왔어. 얘기나 좀 해볼까?
With a dip of her head, she indicates.
갑자기 들어오셨네. 일단 나가자. 아, 사람 있을 때는 이게 안 되구나. 뭐? 아, 야, 훔치니까 스색한데. 그게 설득해 보자. 뭐라고 하지? 기교 설득. 아이고 배야. 설득 실패. 공격합니다. 감옥에 가는 것을 동. 잠시만. 불러오게. 48분. 야, 도둑질은 안 된다. 도둑질을 하면 큰일 난다. 교훈을 주는 게임이네요. 우리 남의 물건 이렇게 마음대로 가져가면 안 되겠죠? 나도 어릴 적에 진짜 어린아이일 때 막 물건 같은 거 막 약간 도벽이 있었나 봐. 나 어릴 때 물건 같은 거 막 가져가고 그랬던 것 같은데. 그래가지고 어머니한테 엄청 혼나고 그랬던 것 같은데. 지금은 물론 없습니다.
Curiosity kills the cat or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
다시 닫고. 쟤 계속 여는데? 문 닫고 다시. 문 닫고 이제 다 본 것 같아. 나가자. 얘기해볼까?
With a dip of her head, she.
What do you want, tree stock?
You've got to pick who you can trust.
무법자.
Yeah, right. I'm too busy right now to arrest you. Before you go, perhaps you can help us settle an argument.
무엇 때문에 말다툼 중이야?
Thatcher here is one of my dearest friends, but she isn't the brightest.
친구
Thatcher grins
디스하는데?
hello.
Our mate Boris got posted to Fort Joy for consorting with lizards. And Thatcher here still fancies a turn around the park with Loverick's lizard. I say she'll be sleeping with the enemy. What say you?
리자드들과 어울리면 안 되네.
They look at you expectantly.
리자드들도 되게 천대받는 것 같은데 여기서? 그러지 말고 둘이서 서로 합방하며 오붓하게 시간을 보내는 게 나을 것 같다고. 이 선택지가 있고 차라리 평소에 잘 알던 사람이랑 함께 지내는 게 더 낫다 이 말도 있는데 1번 어때? 둘이 오붓하게 시간 보내는 게 어때?
Thatcher bursts out laughing. Eden goes bright red.
대처는 웃음보가 터지고 에덴은 얼굴이
Get
새빨개지고.
lost before I throw you in a cell for disrespecting a...
Thatcher doesn't look disrespected.
Disrespecting one magister's enough.
She turns back to her
What do you want, tree stalk?
그녀의 시간은 낭비한 것에 대해 사과합니다.
Whatever.
아, 별거 없었네. 야, 도대체 걔 어디 있어? 스위트룸에 있다고 했는데. 아, 스위트룸 여기다. 자라? 자기? 4달러? 아! 리자드. 자라. 우리 함께.
A lizard, tall and
잘까?
beautiful, turns towards you. She fixes you with a sultry look, and when she speaks, it's like listening to...
I'm so glad you came, but your friends will have to leave.
친구분들 나가야 된다고?
She turns her back on you, and wait...
아, 그럼 나 혼자? 잠시만. 얘들아, 잠시 떨어지자. 내가 중요한 할 일이 있거든. 잠시만 기다려. 왔어. 자라. 얼굴 좀 볼 수 있을까?
A lizard, tall and beautiful, turns towards you.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm just the demure yet sexy maid. I was in here clearing up and I saw these clothes. I couldn't resist. Please don't punish me.
얘 뭐 있는 것 같은데? 그녀는 메이드가 아닌 건 너무 뻔하다고 합니다. 옷을 벗고 침대에 누우라고 합니다. 당장. 아, 이건 내 스타일이야. 4번. 옷을 벗고 침대에 누우라고 합니다. 당장.
She purses her lips, tuts, tut tut tut.
Not so fast, little lady. These things take time. If you're not in the mood for games,
아, 그렇게
would you
빠른 건
like me to
싫대.
dance for you? Or would you like to hear a poem?
3번. 등을 돌리고 옷을 벗기 시작합니다. 나는 빠른 게 좋은걸? 후다닥. 인생에서 가장 기분 좋은 순간을 기대한다고 합니다. 자라, 기대해도 될까?
She comes to you, drapes her arms around your neck, lays her head upon your shoulders, whispers,
얼굴을 어깨 위에 올리고 속삭이길?
Take me.
어머. 그녀를 갖습니다.
She smiles, takes you by one manicured hand, with the other she strokes your cheek, traces a line down your neck to your collarbone and your clothes. Slowly
그녀는
she
당신을
undresses you,
벗깁니다. 천천히.
then takes you to bed.
침대로 나를 인도합니다.
Your world explodes.
홍콩행
In
용.
pleasure.
홍콩 어머. 잠시. 길 썬더스? 누구세요? 뭐죠? 고용된 암살자? 어? 야, 너 심각한 거야?
Good morning, lovebirds.
Good morning, Gil. Hey, this is my lover. Lover, this is my friend Gil.
길에게 쾌활하게 인사합니다.
Shut it, you.
대체 무슨 빌어먹을 일이 벌어지고 있니?
I'm sorry, darling. It's a setup. You paid for a trip to paradise. Now you're paying for the return journey.
To wit, we're taking all your stuff. If you want it back, you can take it up with Lohar.
뭔 소리야? 나 뭐야 이거? 어떻게 된 거야? 나 지금 협박당하는 거야? 로아르는 어디에 있는지
Reckon
물어봅니다.
that's for you to figure out.
리자드 도와주지 않겠니? 자라?
She gives you a pity pout.
I'm sorry, darling. But business is business.
뭐 공가사를 구분해라고?
And time is money. So if we're all clear on what's happening here,
이런-
we'll be leaving with
이런
your
거지
stuff.
같은 새끼들 진짜. 씨. 야 이거 어떻게 된 거야? 아 싸우면 질 것 같은데? 당연히 지지.
We thank you for your cooperation. Be seeing you.
Bye, Gil. Oh, look at you, lover. You're like a baby deer who's lost its mum.
아 나 털렸어. 야 나 무기랑 다 털렸어. 이거 어떡해? 소지품 어디로
Darling,
가져갔냐?
Gil works for Lohar. Everyone works for Lohar. Your stuff's Lohar's stuff now. Forget it. Think of it as an opportunity to get yourself new stuff.
그녀에게 기대어 키스합니다. 그래도 너와의 시간은 좋았어. 쪽.
She smiles.
It was worth it, wasn't it? Now, baby, it's time for you to leave.
혹시 한 번 더 어때?
She thinks for a moment.
Do I want to go again?
도발적으로 바라봅니다.
She looks you up and down, starts to laugh, shakes her head. No, sorry. Studious.
Goodbye, lover.
아 하기 싫대. 알았어. 아 이런. 야씨 내 물건 훔쳐갈 때는 아무 말도 안 하더니 지 물건 훔쳐가려니까 겁나 뭐라 하네. 아씨. 야 나. 다 털렸다 이거. 큰일 났다. 이거 어떡하냐?
Of course it's not true.
저기 얘들아.
Smile
Yeah,
all you want. I'm not in love with you.
빈털터리가 됐거든. 바란.
Here now. When one's in a small town, one must expect small. Have you a reason for barging into my room, madam?
기분 상하게 하려는 건 아니었습니다.
No
죄송합니다.
harm done, I suppose. Still, I may as well introduce myself. Baron Levere.
앞으로
at your
여행길은
service.
어디로 향합니까?
Travels, you say? And why would you assume I'm a traveling man?
부츠를 보니 여행길 때문에 많이 다른 것
He
같군요.
laughs heartily.
Of all things, I wouldn't have thought my boots would give me away, but you're quite
역시
right,
맞췄어.
of course.
명탐정이죠.
I am traveling, yes, to Arx. Lucian's Day will be upon us soon, a celebration no man with a heart that is both as pious and mercantile
거기
as
왜
mine
참여하려고 해?
should
루시안의
miss.
날?
I go because it is every citizen's duty, our communal obligation to chant the rites of the return and pray for Lucian's divine resurrection.
루시안을 받드는 뭐가 있나
That
봐.
said, I do have more secular motivations as a merchant. It is quite my favorite day of the year.
뭘 파는데?
Music to my... If there's anything else you need, know
우와.
you're always welcome.
뭐 좋아 보이는데? 겁나 좋아 보이는데? 와, 단검인데. 훌륭한데? 경호원은 왜 필요해?
I'm a wealthy man, and wealthy men need protection. It's been a
돈이
merchant's
많아서?
burden, you see. He must escort his...
As you approach the silken-robed noble, Ifan does a double-take and laughs in...
I know this man, and he's not at all what he seems. A moment.
왜? 서로 뭐 있어?
Ifan
뭐
bounds
가봐.
forward and embraces the man, all
이판이
effusive
반응을 안 해요.
greetings. As they part, talking animatedly, the man's beard slips sideways and
변장을
they
하고
chatter
있을 때.
away for some time, using a guttural cant you struggle to understand. At one point, the
친한 것
man
같은데,
says
둘이?
something and looks over at you intently. Ifan waves his hand and laughs.
아, 이거 어떡하지? 이 상태로 계속 해야 되나?
The man hunkers down and seems to be sketching a rough map on the floor. Using an apple, Ifan claps the man on the back and...
Well, now we know the way to the sawmill. And we know Roos thinks I'm bringing you there as part of the Godwoken contract.
오, 뭐
Roosts camped
좋은
out
거
at the
얻었어.
sawmill.
So, Roost is at a sawmill. Let's pay him a visit, shall we?
로스트? 뭐 얘랑도 관련이 있나 본데?
She smiles. Her eyes are...
Must be an awful lot of fun toys.
일단 저장을 좀 따로 해볼까? 아, 이거 어떡하지?
You've got to pick who you can trust.
물건 찾아야 돼. 아씨, 이런. 이래서 여자에게
He
빠지면 안
gives you
돼요.
his mischievous grin.
뭐야, 누구야? 그래, 야, 너 때문에 내가 어?
I did promise you the experience of a lifetime.
그는 사기행각의 앞잡이일 뿐입니다. 왜 이런 짓을 한 거지?
His lip quivers. You expect him to be afraid, but he's not. He's ashamed.
They have me over a barrel. They do. You have to believe me. It's hard enough to earn a crust around here, and me and the young'un, we've been starving.
어린아이 따윈 없을 거야.
He
거짓말
contrives
치지
to
마.
look even more pitiful. But then a grin breaks across his face.
Oh, hell, I can't keep a straight face. You're right, there's no young'un. It's an easy way to make a little extra money. But no harm done, eh?
내
Admit it.
물건이
Had a
어딘지
good
당장
time.
말해.
Lift
10초
a
안에
finger
죽기 전에.
towards me, and this whole room will rise to my defense.
그 작은 이론을 시험해 보고 싶니? 내 동료들 안 보여? 협박하자.
He looks about him, gulps.
주먹을 들고 한 대 갈길 준비를 하자.
All right, all right.
아,
Your gear is downstairs. Talk to Loha.
아, 오케이.
For the love of gods, don't mention my name.
그에게 살아남은 것에 대해 감사할 줄 알라고 한 뒤 내버려 두자.
Thank you. Thank you for your mercy.
He dips his head in acknowledgement and thanks.
아우, 괜찮은데 퀘스트? 근데 나쁘지 않은데? 결국 내가 돈을 벌긴 하네. 아이, 그 경험치
Papa no no, you no go.
경험치를 얻긴 하네. 로아르라는 사람을 찾고 있어. 그 도둑놈을 찾고 있어, 이 자식아. 어? 이 자식아. 야, 빨리 내 무기랑 다 내놔.
Unpleasantly.
Loha didn't tell me to let any pretty lady in, so why should I?
이 판이 암호를 아나? 이거 해볼까?
He cocks his head to one side and peers appraisingly into your eyes.
이 판이 뭐 아는
Shrugging.
거 같은데. 아, 아니야? 됐어. 들어왔다. 뭐 암호를 말한 거 같아. 아, 나 좀 미치겠네. 근데 얘 옷을 안 입었는데 좀 잘 어울리긴 하네. 섹시하네. 저장 중. 뭐야 이게? 누가 있는데? 사람이 있는데? 디비니티. 야, 여긴 뭐 어떻게 된 거야? 여기
Look
어디야?
at that. Good to meet you, Governor. What's your poison, then? A sip or a smoke?
지금 맡는 게 드루단의 향이야?
Aye, so it is. But not further down's the arenas. I give them that.
후기장.
Could say that. So, if you're interested, Governor, all you have to do is use your imagination.
뭔 소리야?
How can I make you?
각성되기를 희망해.
No problem. In return for a reasonable donation.
If he digs all kinds of outlandish...
Much obliged, Governor. And here's your blend.
각성의 약초?
Right, good to see you. Take all the time you need.
뭐
Pleasure
파는
doing business with you, Governor.
드루단의 1,000원? 와, 이래 비싸다고? 리자드 손님.
Watch him fight. Watch him.
Ifan approaches you, a drink in his hand and a wide smile.
Want a drink?
한 잔? 아,
He
알았어.
grins and hands you a drink.
It's really been some adventure so far, eh?
여행하면서 가장 좋은 점은 너와 함께하는 거야.
Ifan's eyebrows raise and his cheeks...
I'd say the same
얘
about
은근히
you.
쑥스러워해. 내가 이렇게 하면.
I'm never lonely when you're
그에게
around.
조금 더 가까이 다가갑니다. 가까이 더. 와, 이 복장으로? 어머.
Ifan smiles, shyly. It's not a familiar expression. He inches closer to you, so close that you can feel the heat of his body
어머.
warming you. You can smell his scent,
얘는 뭐야?
wild and animalistic.
야, 이 게임 이거 동물의 왕국이네 이거. 야 이거.
Closer.
왜 그렇게 야하게 내 이름을 부르는 거지?
He reaches out one scarred hand to touch your face, gentle as can be.
그와 입을 맞춥니다.
Trembling, he smiles. Closing his eyes, he moves. Noise erupts in the under-tavern around you as patrons cheer and clap your affectionate moment. Ifan meets your eyes and laughs softly, pulling you into a bear hug.
Let's try this again sometime. When there's not quite so much company.
아, 보는 눈이 적을 때 따로
He
하지.
squeezes your hand and winks, only moving away when he sees your answering smile.
아, 좋았어. 이게 맞아? 로하르. 야, 여기 있다. 로하르가 누구냐? 너냐? 야, 너 뒤졌다. 너.
What do you want? Boss is busy.
누가 보스냐?
Loha, you've been living under a boulder.
땅딸보 새끼들. 뒤졌다 너희. 사업상 용무가 있거든.
Good. Boss could use some good. Listen up. Don't waste his time.
화가 나 있다고? 공손하게? 말라.
I brought you
안
up from
말랐는데?
girl to woman, Marla. Like you was my own.
진짜지?
This.
너가 로하르니? 야, 이씨, 참 못생겼다.
He lifts his right arm, showing a white bandage.
This ain't the thanks I expected. Who sent you?
The formidable
뭐야,
dwarf slams his fist on the side table. You hear a loud crack.
Enough! Do you know they killed Anhar? Do ya? Start talking sense or I'll take that tongue right out of your mouth and fry it for supper.
끼어들까? 조용히 있을까? 조용히 있자. 남의 싸움에 끼어드는 건 좀 그렇지 않나?
Bart, Cade, get her to talk or bleed her out. She ain't one of mine anymore.
His sneer travels from the restrained dwarf to you.
And you. You better have a damn good reason for coming here.
I almost feel bad for you. Almost.
내가 여기 온 이유?
Brave lass.
널 죽이기 위해서다, 이 새끼야. 야, 이 새끼야. 뭐라고 얘기하지? 어떤 종류의 소식을 듣기를 바라지?
He winces loudly and holds a hand to the bandage on his side. The large red spot in its center has grown larger and wetter.
그의 상처를 일시적으로 수습해 줍니다. 좋게 해볼까?
Leave a wound alone and it'll patch itself right up. Longer it takes, the less likely you'll let it happen again.
자의적으로 한 것 같지는 않은데 칼에 찔린 것
Sure I
같은데.
did. I lay my trust where I shouldn't have. Won't happen again. So, how'd you make it out of Fort Joy?
어떻게 알고 있지? 내가 기쁨의 요새에서 탈출한 거?
I've got people. They've got people.
정보원이 있대.
People talk. The Magisters never shut up long enough to listen.
엄마야.
But me, I love a good story. Here's one I heard lately. A group of strangers landed on the beaches outside town. You one of her little seekers? Chasing down Godwoken and begging them to save us all?
웃어 보입니다. 내가 우회에 있는 것처럼 하자. 그가 이해한 것은 극히 일부라고 말해줍니다.
So? What do you want?
내가 여기 온 이유를 혹시 아니? 너?
Reckon I do. Knowing Siva, she sent you looking for sorcery, and it just so happens I can help you. Depending on what you can do for me.
뭔 소리야? 내 장비 찾으러 온 거 아니야? 왜 딴소리 하지? 그에게 공허가 이 땅을 집어삼키길 원치 않는다면 내가 원하는 걸 알려주는 게 좋을 거야, 너.
I got people to maintain. You help me,
그치.
I help you. Simple as
빠르게
that.
수락하자.
Good. Listen up then.
들어보자.
He gestures towards the bandage across his side.
Had a bit of family trouble lately. My girl
가족 문제?
Marla got
말라?
it in her head to come after me with a short blade.
방금 걔가 찌른 거야?
That ain't like Marla. Ain't like her to pull the silent treatment either. Something's going on. And wouldn't you know it, that blade she used wasn't any normal bit of steel. Belonged to another of my people. Guy's name is Mordus. Bit of a loner, but smart as hell. I sent a few guys to go check on him, see if he knew what had got into Marla, but no one can find him. I'd like a word with the guy.
오케이. 타당한 생각이라 말하고 어디서부터 일을 하면 될지
Glad you see
물어보자.
it that way. No one's seen him in a good view. I've got some people checking out his house near the tavern now, though.
여관 근처에 있는 모르드
Tell them I
수집.
sent you, and they'll let you know what they've found. Truth is, they might be glad to see you.
오케이.
Reckon a sorcerer will have better luck finding one of their own.
알아야 할 건 그게 전부인가?
Well, like I said, Mordus is a special guy. A sorcerer, matter of fact. Maybe even one of the ones Siva's
술사래.
after. If there's something you want to find out from him, here, you can take this off my hands.
오,
More
근사한다는
suited,
거.
good luck.
야, 근데 그것보다
Better get out there before
논의하고
Mordor,
싶은
right?
다른 거. 개인 소지품. 일단 개인
I
소지품.
needed a laugh. Sorry, bub. That's the price of a night with Big Z.
미안하다고?
I don't make exceptions.
예외를 두지 않아. 장비를 안 준다고? 걔... 아니 내 장비
Whatever needs doing. Isn't that obvious?
밖에
That's
캐러밴
right.
봤어?
Lost one of my best lads.
난리
Anna.
났던데?
Didn't get Charlie's body back though. Maybe one of them beasts.
그가
took
왜
her like
죽은
they did
자들의
the
시신을
sorcerers.
거두러 가지 않는지
We will.
물어보자.
Once the Reds turn down the alarm a bit. They're jumpy as all hell
야단
for the
법석
moment.
치면 안 좋아.
Won't do anyone any good to raise a ruckus now.
마질서 연속 살인 사건이 일어났다는 것을 들었는데 아는 거 있나?
Don't insult me. I would if you find out who did it. Better get out there before, all right?
개인 소지품.
I needed a lot. I don't make exceptions.
미치겠네. 이거 어떡하냐 이거.
The battered dwarf pulls her lips back.
We aren't gonna keep you around much longer.
어? 2만 원이고. 잠시. 그러면 내가 저걸 훔치면? 내가 아야 내 마법책까지 다 뺏겼어. 이거 너 아씨 큰일 났는데. 야 나 전설템까지 다 뺏겼는데. 어떡하지? 내 전설템까지 뺏겼어 이거.
We aren't gonna keep you around much longer.
아 이건 좀 아닌 것 같은데.
You're one of us. How could you do it?
일단 좀 돌아다녀 볼까?
Mercy, mercy.
아니야 이건 아닌 것 같아. 아니야 이렇게 하면 안 돼. 그러면 내가 퀘스트 중요한 퀘스트도 다 놓치게 되는데. 불러오기. 우리 좀 시간이 아깝더라도 돌아갑시다. 아 이건 아닌 것 같아.
Jeez. Mother. Man.
The man slumbers on. He stirs.
Mother.
And goes back.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets a sense of Fort joy. You're willing to risk Fort joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an
바뀐 것
idiot.
같은데.
What do you want, tree stalk? Yeah, right. I'm too busy right now to arrest you. But for Thatcher here as
Thatcher grins hello.
our mate Boris.
They look at you expectantly.
이것도 딴 거 해볼까? 차라리 평소에 잘 알던 사람이랑 함께
Eden
지내는
looks
거.
victorious. Thatcher looks up.
See?
Thatcher shrugs.
All right, move along there.
She turns back to her.
What do you want, tree stalk? Whatever. Curiosity kills the
With
cat.
a dig of her
얘기하네.
head.
Gets a sense of Fort joy.
아이템을. 야 이걸 다 뺏기는 건 말이 안 돼. 안 돼, 안 돼. 아 이건 절대 안 돼. 나 장갑 어디 갔지?
You've got to pick who you can
왜 안
trust.
끼고 있었지?
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets a sense of Fort joy. And I'm saying, you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away.
야 씨 이걸 다 뺏기면
And you can't be too careful, you know. Then you're an idiot.
Doesn't this room strike? But of course,
호원.
watch yourself, lad.
말릭.
What on earth is that?
As you approach the silk,
I know this man.
Ifan bounds for they chat. The man hung. Ifan claps the.
Well, now that Roost's camped out at the
So,
sawmill.
Roost is at.
She smiles.
Must be an.
오케이, 이렇게 하고요. 저장 한번 하고. 나만 오라 했지 일단. 얘 죽이고 싶다.
A lizard, tall and beautiful.
아 이제
I'm
이제
sorry.
죽이고 싶어.
I didn't mean anything by it. I'm just the
메이드가 아닌 건 너무
She
뻔하다.
gives you a cool look, then a flirtation.
Not in the mood for games. Me neither. So what
춤을
shall we
춰.
do? All right, darling.
She closes her as she finds you realize you hear the music too. It floods your body, moving to the rhythm in your ecstasy, and you realize that you're naked, and so is she.
그녀를 바라보고 그녀는 아름답지만 못하겠다고 할까?
But darling, why ever not?
내 자신이 사람처럼 느껴지지 않아.
Oh, my darling, there's no need to fret. Look at you. You're strong and valiant and powerful. I should be paying you.
찬사를 받아들입니다. 그녀의 혀가 당신의 입술에 닿는 것을 느낍니다.
She kisses your lips, then she takes you into your world in pleasure.
그대로인데? 이러면? 아 이거 뭐 찾는 방법 없나?
Good morning, lovebirds.
Good morning, Gil. Hey, this is my lover. Lover, this is my friend Gil.
Your gear is out of.
I'm sorry, darling.
To wit, we're taking all your stuff. If you want it, we thank you.
Bye, Gil. Oh, look at you, lover. You're like a baby deer who's... Oh.
Her expression.
All right then, lover.
싸우는 거 있네. 아씨. 아 상대가 안 돼. 난 맨손이야. 아씨. 아 계열받아. 잠시만요. 아 이거 어떻게 하지? 이거 좀 잘 풀어나갈 수 없나? 이 퀘스트? 아예 안 하기엔 아쉬운데?
Go on then. I was given my needle by the master. Guess I'm just sentimental like that. Fine, if it means...
She draws her needle.
Go on. Ever so gently touch the tip.
Barely have you touched the needle's pinpoint.
Sharp little... Sabine, this needle was for the master's own words. But one day soon, he'll find out just how much he overspent on his gifts for little old me. Just why this needle is a girl's best friend. One might say I'm a bit of a sucker for poetic justice. Ha! A tale of cloaks and daggers and daredevilry. Wonderful.
She bows.
Imagine a black room, and when I say you're only let out at, and after it's done, you lie down in the box once more, with wet hands and mad red thoughts.
상자라니?
Sometimes it's best to let... The thing is, one night, I killed a scholar. With my needle through his fragile... It's when I saw the... I'd remember him. I'd honor him with Of course.
She bares her left arm and shows you...
Mindarin. He was Turashar, a keeper of stories. I'm sure he was loved by many. People like him, then a gush of... A simple... I tore at the shackles that kept me chained to the floor. The shackles broke, but the sun... Oh, the sun. I had risen as if from the grave, and she kissed me back to life. Why, I traveled back to You haven't ever. I've picked up the scent of a cat when it's about to pounce isn't happy.
오케이. 저장 한 번 더 하고. 아, 얘 어떻게 해야 되지? 얘를. 이게 올라오면 안 되나?
A lizard, tall and beautiful, turns.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. I didn't mean. I'm so sorry, madam. I shall remove these clothes. But, mistress, these cloths.
She bats her eyelashes as she turns her back.
Mind helping me?
She holds the robe to her,
맞춰줍시다.
turns to
놀이에,
face you.
연극에.
Her mouth opens to form a perfect O of mock horror. Then she grins.
Why don't you pick it up for me, sugar?
아직 빠져나갈 수 있을 때 당장 빠져나갑니다.
Her smile fades.
Where do you think you're going?
겁먹었다고 인정합니다.
Well, why didn't you?
Her look is equal.
Well, you should probably.
With a shake of her head, she turns away from you and puts her robe.
그냥 가는 것도 있네.
She fidgets awkwardly.
You should go.
이게 낫지 않아? 루시안의 기원에 대하여? 이거 어떻게 훔치지? 훔치자. 야. 이거를 잠시만요. 은신하는 그게 있는데 나 그걸 얻었는데 은신 배우는 기술 카멜레온 카멜레온을 얘가 배우자 세빌 변신술 아무도 없어. 큰일 났다. 그러면 은신 될까? 되겠는데? 저 멍청이가? 매혹 수류탄 이런 거 다 빼와. 낄낄낄. 이것도 옆에서 되지 않을까? 야, 이것도 될 것 같은데 뒤로 가면 되지 않을까? 야, 들켜도 상관없네. 별거 아니야. 그냥 가자. 당당하게 가도 되나? 야, 혹시 모르니까 안전하게. 됐어. 아, 나쁘지 않았어.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
낙원으로 향하는 계단.
Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
What the devil are you staring at?
낙원은 무슨 씨.
It's a shame, it is.
An absolute shame.
일가. 무슨 얘기야?
Alexander, slaughtered like a supper lamb. Poor dear.
It ain't right.
알렉산더가 도륙당했대. 우리 애들이 했나?
It ain't right. Never thought I'd say this.
가레스랑.
I hope they round up them sorcerers for good. I ain't needing one sick in a void woken on me.
You said it, Hilga.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
이쪽 애들은 알렉산더 엄청
You got that right.
괜찮은 애라 생각하구나.
And I'm saying you can
You're
trust
willing
me.
to risk
I can
Fort
see a
Joy for
sorcerer
one
from a
night with a
mile away.
lizard.
And you
Then
can't
you're
be
an
too
idiot.
careful, you know. If they can get
얘
Alexander,
왜 공격자 대처하네?
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilga.
여긴 뭐야?
A weathered woman in a dirty sea captain's tunic babbles breathless.
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn. And I without my compass.
그녀가 나침반을 들어보았다면 분명 선장일 것입니다.
The ship is in the locker. On the bottom in the rocky shallows. And all are drowned but me.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard.
얘가 침몰한 것
And
같은데?
yet, can you hear? The bell rings on. The bell haunts me yet, and it will
신비술사.
drive. I'm haunted by my crew. They ring the bell to drive me mad. Please.
She buries her head in.
Make it stop.
you've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilga. You got
레벨?
that right.
너 잠시
And I'm saying
Curiosity kills the cat.
I can see
or
a
gets it
sorcerer
sent
from
to
a
Fort
mile
Joy.
away. And you can't be too
지금이다.
careful.
은신.
You know? If they can get
You're willing
Alexander,
to risk
then
Fort
you're
Joy for
useless.
one night with a lizard.
You're right about that.
Then you're
Right
an
as
idiot.
rain, Hilga.
아 여기 뺏을 거 많을 것 같은데.
Who rings the bell?
I'll need to get clever with this lock.
Curiosity kills the cat. Or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
들켰어.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
아 이런. 뭐였지? 손은 눈보다 빠르다.
Who rings the bell?
손은 눈보다 빠르다.
Curiosity kills the cat.
어.
Or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
없어요.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night
일단
with a
나가자.
lizard.
여기 한번
Then you're an idiot.
You got that right, Hilga.
없어.
Got that right.
And I'm saying,
여기
trust me. I can see a
Bell still
sorcerer from a
rings.
mile
Do you
away.
hear
잠겨
it?
있어.
Do you hear it?
And you can't be too
일단 나가자.
careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, then you're
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilga.
이 게임 하는 법을 알 것 같아. 치유 의식. 오. 회복 기술 있다. 재치, 물의 현자.
Curiosity kills the cat. Or gets it sent to Fort
좋아.
Joy. You're willing to risk Fort
이
Joy
게임은
for
이제
one
저에게
night with a
간파당했습니다.
lizard. Then you're an idiot.
여긴 잠겨 있고.
Don't expect no small portions.
He acknowledges your presence with.
What are you waiting for?
He rolls his eyes at you, then gets back to work.
I don't give a rat's ass what they say downstairs.
A most vile incident.
That divine voice.
A valiant warrior.
Good.
Taken
뭔데, 이게?
too early. You have interrupted my.
The bard clears his throat as
Wait a moment. The Losa at my home
얘 왜
tavern?
테이블 안에 들어가 있냐? 이거 뭐야?
Be still, my wretched, wretched heart. The mistress of song is here.
목소리 좀 낮춰줄래? 부끄러우니까.
Keep my voice down. Better that I should shout my
나 꽤
adoration to the
유명한 애
rafters,
같네.
to the sky, please. Would you let me compose a poem for you? It would be the most tremendous honor.
당신의 시를 듣는 건 영광이겠죠? 한번 해볼래?
A chord, then.
뭐야?
Yeah? You're good with the magisters caging anyone up that looks at
왜 갑자기 무기 들었지?
No, I am struck by stars once more.
뭐 한 거야? 시를 하다 말았는데. 그래, 좋았어.
a
훌륭해.
single tear rolls down.
Thank you. When the mornings are darkest and my
뭐
crown
한다.
tolls the terrible knell. When the beer makes
여기
my
근데
soul
왜 얘가
and
여기
this
서 있지?
heart I
도대체?
might as well. I look
야,
to the day
여기서.
I heard Losa the many-tongued sing.
알찼다. 좋은 술집이었다.
An elf in tattered red robes shifts through.
So many suspects. So many potential culprits. I need to narrow down the list. Think, you damn elf, think.
A floorboard creaks beneath your foot. The
What? Why do you sneak up on me? Don't you know how dangerous that is, the way things are?
무슨 뜻인지 묻습니다.
Haven't you heard?
사실 못 들었어.
My own Magister comrades are vanishing from right here in Driftwood. Whoever's behind it must be stopped.
실종
If you
사건
hear anything,
관련해서.
come to me. 3 Magisters vanished so far, all within Driftwood. My comrades believe some tinkerer named Higba is behind it all, but they're wrong. I'm certain of it.
히그바라는 땜장이가 범인으로 지목되고 있네. 그러면 걔가 아니면 누구 책임이야?
That's what I'm intent on finding out. This tavern is full of scum and degenerates. The true culprit could easily conceal themselves amongst them. I have to keep investigating. Keep the pressure up. The culprit will make a mistake eventually. If you see anything suspicious, let me know.
오케이, 한번 잘 알아보겠다고.
You do that.
가버려라고.
You can figure this out.
경험치.
Come on.
지하도 한번 가야 되지 않을까? 맞아, 지하 한번 내려가야지. 여기도 누구 있네.
The cook acknowledges you with a small bow.
Please, madam, you should not be back here. It's not safe. You should speak to Loverick if you want food. Please, I must insist you keep out of my kitchens. It's not safe for you to wander about like this.
도발. 요리를 그렇게 못하진
The
않겠죠?
cook smiles, expertly concealing any offense caused by your comment.
화를
My
참았어.
cooking will only hurt your gold purse. But there are a great deal of sharp implements and hot liquids in here. Please, I must insist.
정중하시네. 나가고 일단.
Hold it. Papa no.
He grins.
Loha didn't tell me to let
로아를
any pretty lady in. So
비판을
I
하면
He
되죠.
cocks his head to one side.
아이 간지러. 저장.
I found something.
Look at that. Good to meet you, Governor. What's your poison then? A sip? Aye, so it is. But not just any Druden. Further down's the arena, see? And the gladiators are always on the lookout for an edge. I give them that edge. You could say that my darling herbs flower in the flesh and blossom in the brain. So, no problem. In return for a reasonable donation. Right, good to see you again, Governor. Just say the word, Governor. What are you after?
약초 혼합물에다가 부정적인 결과? 이런 것도 있어?
I don't think I follow you there. What are you after exactly?
내숭 좀 그만 떨래?
I think I do, yeah. All sounds mighty reprehensible to me, Governor. Why on earth would I do such a thing?
재치 설득. 설득
You can
실패.
say what you will, Governor. Right, good to see you again, Governor. Just say the word, Governor. What are you after?
각성. 계몽. 아까 각성이었지?
No problem. In
이거라도
return for a
받자.
reason.
If he digs all...
Much obliged.
이거라도 받고.
What do you want? Boss is busy.
상업상류.
Good. Boss, could you listen up? Don't waste his time.
You really ticking me off, Marla.
Easy.
아까 했던 거 최대한 빠르게 넘어갑시다.
I brought you up.
He lived.
This ain't the who sent you.
The formidable dwarf
Enough! Do you know they killed Anna? Bart, Kate, get her to talk or bleed.
His sneer trapped.
And you.
저요?
You better have a damn good...
You're one of us. How could you do it?
길썬더. 걔들 있어. 내 그거 뺏어간 애들. 알 수가 없네.
Brave lass. I hope for your sake you've got good news for me. If you don't already know the answer to that, I reckon you don't have much to tell me.
He winces loudly and holds a hand...
Leave a wound alone and it'll patch it. Sure I did. So, how'd you make it out of Fort Joy? I've got people, but me? Here's one I heard. You one of her little seekers? Chasing down... So? What do you want? Ah, and it just so happens I can help you. I've got people to maintain. You help me.
He gestures.
Had a bit of family. That ain't like mine. And wouldn't you? Guy's name is Maud. I sent a few guys. I'd like a word with the guy.
1번.
Glad you see it that way. No one's seen him in a good few. Tell them I sent you, and they'll let you know what they've found. Truth is, they might be glad to see you. Reckon a sorcerer will have better luck finding one of their own. Well, like I said, Maud, if there's something you want to find out from him, here, good luck.
방금도 붙고. 이거 있어? 뭐지? 검을 줬는데.
What's got into you?
방금 뭐 어디 있지? 아 이거다. 기교 1 레벨 9 이상.
We ain't gonna keep you around much longer.
데미지 훨씬 좋.
Tell the truth now. Who was it that sent you?
이제 또 살살 졸리는 시간이 오는데 이거랑 보죠.
You're making this much harder than it needs to be.
Hope you're seeing to make yourself useful.
여긴 어딜까? 순간이동 지점. 아, 여기구나. 나이스. 야, 이 게임은 진짜 할 게 드럽게 많네요. 너무 많아.
Down for a little scuffling and tussling? Let's see if you got some fight in you. That's the spirit. She'll want to talk with... Well, you're on your way then.
무르가. 볼 거 없나? 아, 옆으로 들어갈 수 있네. 무르가. 아, 여기 더 있네.
Watch out for Murga, stranger. She's a formidable fighter, our dear arena champion, and not one to suffer fools lately.
Good gods! Is there a void woken down there? Must be
어디에?
one strong force field keeping it inside.
진짜네? 공허의 존재를 가둬놨어요. 너 무르가니?
In the shadows, a dwarven woman spits obscenities down upon a caged void woken. She exudes a powerful air of menace and an even
more fodder for the arena. Let Murga the champion test how good your reflexes are.
Curling her torn lip back over broken teeth, she grabs your hand and pulls you down to the ale-soaked table. Never losing eye contact, she begins arm wrestling you.
땅에 파싹 주저앉는다?
She glimmers in and out of view, merging with the shadows. Crowing, she slams her hand down hard beside your face, hard enough to make you flinch.
Jokes won't pick you up from the arena floor, dear. I bested that voidwoken below us, you know. Dragged that scaly lump down there with my own 2 hands. So, since you can't hope to beat me, what is it you want down here?
그녀와 싸우고 싶다고 할까? 챔피언이 되도록?
Ah, based on your performance so far, that's cute.
지금 싸우면 질 것
But
같아.
I shouldn't judge your baby steps. The lion judges not the pussycat, eh?
4번 힘 설득. 아이씨.
Cute. Takes out. Ah, then I'll knock your teeth out.
뭐 증명해봐라는데? 눈을 가리는 채 싸우고.
I'll talk to you after the fight, if you're still around, that is.
잠시만요. 또 여기 떴네. 일단 여 나갈까? 여기 너무 많이 있었던 것 같은데. 좀 해야 할 것도 많은데. 이거 뭐지? 다른 거? 양쪽이 있는데? 얘한테 말 거는 것 같은데. 근데 왠지 이거 하면 싸우는 이벤트 열릴 것 같은데.
Let's get it done.
이건 다음에 합시다. 지금 레벨도 안 높고 약해가지고. 이쪽으로 돌아와 버렸네. 다리 내려가 있나? 올려져 있지 않나? 지난번에 올려져서 여기 못 넘어갔는데.
Looky here, Bugs.
설마 올라갔지? 맞지?
Ma, can you hear me?
어떻게 넘어가야 될까?
Looky here, Bugs.
일단 여기 마을로 들어옵시다. 마을로 들어와서 마을을 좀 더 둘러봐야 될 것 같아요. 아직 한참 볼 게 남았을 것 같은데. 이거 뭐지? 긴장감 중간. 그리고 자한이 마지막으로 먹는 거. 이벤트 같은 거 이렇게 뜨면 이런 거 위주로 하면 되겠는데? 모르두스의 집. 여기도 한번 가볼까? 모르두스의 집? 얘가 사라진 마지스터 중 한 명이라 했나?
This must be the place Lohar mentioned. It looks unassuming enough.
로아르도 언급했대. 잠시만요. 잠겨있는데 안에 누가 있네. 아, 일로 들어갈 수 있나? 게임 저장? 왜? 일지. 확인할 거 없나? 뭐야?
The dwarf is unnaturally still. You might mistake her for a corpse, were it not for a slight twitch of her eyelids.
4번 신비술사.
She calmly opens her left eye, then her right.
What do you want?
살아있네. 아, 살아있네. 낮잠을 자기는 흔치 않은 장소 같은데?
Nah, nice quiet spot for a dwarf to get some shut-eye.
로아르를 만났어. 여기가 로아르가 얘기했던 곳인가 봐요.
The dwarf unfolds her arms and shoots to her feet.
All right, human. Right, glad Lohar ain't left us here to wither. Those brutes are taking their sweet time down there. I gotta send word soon.
그녀의 동료들이 아래서 무엇을 찾고 싶어 하는지 물어봅니다.
Who knows? Anything that gives away what Mordus has been up to. Probably got all sorts of tricks for covering his tracks, but the goons downstairs should sniff out something.
모르두스에 관해 더 물어보자.
That weird priest's been hanging around Lohar for ages. Now he's vanished. Poof. Those half-wits below will know more. Get to it then. But tell the lunkheads that Glenna sent you before they bash your brains in.
아 자꾸 왜 미치겠네. 지하가 있어 근데? 뭐 밑으로 내려가 봐라는데?
Ain't no rest for any dwarf in drift.
나 왜 자꾸 목이 드냐? 쪽문이 있네? 여기 있다. 경험치는 쭉쭉 주는데? 뭐 어디 뭐 들어가고 뭐 할수록 쭉쭉 주네. 조만간 레벨업 하겠다.
I've spotted something.
뭔가 발견했다.
We'd have
왜?
more luck asking Duna to open it for us than for it to budge by our own hands.
닫지 않는다고? 여기 문이 있다고 뜨는데? 비밀문인 것 같은데?
Maybe if we had a crowbar.
Huh? You got rocks knocking around that noggin of yours.
이쪽으로 어떻게 갈까요? 이거 되나? 이거 상관없는 것 같은데.
You got rocks knocking around that noggin of yours. We'd have more luck asking Duna to open it for us than for it to budge by our own hands.
Maybe if we had a crowbar.
여기서부터는 다음 시간에 해볼까요? 다음 시간에 여기 좀 공략하는 걸로 하고 마이스터 시바는 못 구했네요. 아직 못 구했고
Maybe if we had a crowbar.
너무 전투가 어렵더라고요. 레벨 올리고 좀 템 좀 맞춰가지고 싸워야 될 것 같아. 근데 여기 뭐 못 찾겠는데 나? 뭐가 있는 것 같은데 나도.
Maybe if we had
More luck asking Duna to open it for us than for it to budge by our own hands.
다음 시간에 봅시다. 못 찾겠다. 화장. 디비니티 오리지널 씬 2였습니다.